Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I am Ritika and today we are going to solve the LeetCode daily problem plus one. So let's quickly understand what the problem states. You are given a large integer represented as an integer array digits where each digit I is the ith digit of the integer. The digits are ordered from most significant to least significant in left to right order. The large integer does not contain any leading zeros. Increment the large integer by 1 and return the resulting array of digits. So basically we have been given an integer array digits that represent a large integer. For example, if digits equal to 1, 2, 3, then it represents the large integer 123. Now we have to increment the large integer by 1, that is 123 plus 1 equal to 124, and we have to return the resulting array of digits, that is 1, 2, 4. Now another example is 4, 3, 2, 1. If we increment it by 1, the resulted array will be 4, 3, 2, 2. A special case, that is 9, when we increment 9 by 1, it will result to 10. Now we can't represent 10 as a single element in the resultant array. We have to return as 1, 0. Now coming to the constant, we have digits length in between 1 to 100, digits I in between 0 to 9, and digit does not contain any leading zeros. That means we do not have cases like 0, 2, 4. Now coming to the solution, if we think about the solution, the very first brute force method that comes to our mind is somehow if we convert the digits array to the integer and increment it by 1 and again reverse or convert back to the resultant array. But if we do so, we have to store the integer and the resultant integer. That will take an additional space. But how can we solve this problem without using any additional space? Here's comes the optimal approach. Now let's understand the optimal approach intuition with an example. So we have an array digits that is 9, 9, 9. When we will increment it by 1, we will have 9, 9, 10, that is basically 9910. But we can't represent like that as discussed earlier, because if we see here 999 plus 1 will result to 1000, not 9910. That means definitely we are doing something wrong before understanding one point. So let's come into the elementary school math. So we have learned that 9, 9, 9, and if we add a 1 with it, that means 9 plus 1 will comes to the answer 10. That means there is a carry 1. 9 plus 1 will result to 0, and there will be a carry 1 that will added with the next element or next 9. Now this 1 will be again added to this 9. That will result again 10. That means there will be a 0 and again a carry 1. That will added to the next 9. That will again answer 0. And there will be ultimately 1 last carry 1 that will definitely added here. So we have the ultimate answer as 1000. So what we are doing is we are adding the carry 1 with the last element in the digits array. For example, if we have 1, 2, 3, we will add the carry 1 with the last element. So we will reverse the array first, then we will add the carry with the element 3. That will answer as 4, 2, 1, and after reversing it back, we have 1, 2, 4. That is our answer. But here we have to basically keep track of the carry 1. So how can we do this? We can use a while loop to keep track of this carry 1 and the following method. Now let's look on the Python code to solve this problem. So as discussed in the optimal approach, we first reverse the digits array, and 1 basically represent the variable to keep track of the carry one. Now our loop will continue, or the process will continue until there is no more carry left. Now we will start with the very first index till the last index. Now if the current digit is 9, that means the result will be 0 and there will be, must be a carry. So digits I will be 0, but we do not make anything change with the variable 1. But if the digits current digit is not 9, that means it is something between 0 to 8. So we will simply add it or increment it by 1, but there, as there will be no more carry, so we have to initialize 1 as 0, and here our loop will end. But if this else condition never happens, for this case 999, that means the we have come to the end, but still we have to check uh, that there is a one more carry is left or not. That's why we are adding additional 1 for the lastest carry one, and finally we will initialize 1 as 0 to end the loop. And every time the loop will we following, we will increment by 1, and finally we will reverse the digit array, and that will be our answer. Now run the code. Okay, it's running good. Now submit. Yeah, so our code is running good. If you like the approach, like the video, please do like, share and subscribe our channel, and follow for more such content. Thank you.